I'm Michele Mavi, and welcome to another installment of Atrium on the Avenue. Today we are talking to people about those crazy interview questions that throw you. What questions they've been asked, and if they can properly answer the question I have for them. So, Olivia, you just graduated from college, correct?
I did, yeah. I just graduated from Syracuse.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you.
Have you been asked any strange interview questions that have thrown you recently?
I got, if I was a fruit, what would I be? And I thought that was a little weird.
What did you answer?
I said, what did I answer? I said I would be a grape because I work well in bunches of, with people. I was, a little taken off guard, though.
There was a whiteboard behind us, and I was asked to draw happiness on the board.
How did you do that?
I really like Skittles, so I drew a bag of tropical Skittles.
Did you get the job?
I did.
Skittles make people happy.
They do. Taste the rainbow.
As a business owner, do you ask any crazy interview questions?
We don't have any crazy questions. I mean, other than what people want most to get out of working with our company.
Pretty reasonable.
It seems reasonable.
Well, one time I was just asked plainly, pizza or spaghetti, and to choose one, and I said neither because they both have carbs, and I haven't had a carb since '96. And then they laughed, so that was it.
Did you get hired?
I did get hired.
They range from what if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be, to why do they make manhole covers round?
We've heard the fruit question today from someone else. How did you answer those questions?
The fruit, I went with grapes because I made up something about how I was going to be I work well in bunches, something about teamwork. And the manhole cover, I don't even know. I was totally thrown for a loop.
As far as the grapes question, did you research that answer before? That's not the first time we've heard that answer today.
No, I actually didn't.
So one time I was asked if I was on a deserted island, what was the one product that I couldn't live without. So I was definitely thrown, but I was able to answer.
What is the strangest interview question you've been asked?
Well, the strangest question I've been asked is if I ever look like Neo.
From The Matrix?
From The Matrix, yeah, like Keanu Reeves.
And how did you answer that question?
The answer was yes.
I'm going to ask you one now. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, if you were waiting in line that was wrapped around a building, would you rather be at the front of the line, the middle of the line, or the end of the line, and why?
I think probably in the middle of the line, just because I know that, I'm waiting for something and I know it's coming up, and I would be able to talk to people and kill some time that way. So probably the middle of the line.
In the front.
Probably the front of the line, no? Wouldn't everyone?
Probably wouldn't be in the line to begin with.
A rebel, a real rebel.
I want to be in the front of the line because it takes the least amount of time.
Why do you not ask those crazy interview questions?
Well, I think that I can see how people think on their feet by asking them more realistic questions about, how they're actually going to do the job.
I would rather be the first person in line.
Why?
Because I'm very impatient. I like to get things done. So I don't want to be the last person. I'm a go-getter. I want to be in the front of the line and be the first one to show them what I can do.
What do you think the possible answers could mean?
Well, I think you could probably make some sort of inference about the person based on, if they wanted to be at the front of the line, they're probably somewhat more aggressive and risk taker. If they're in the back, then they kind of want to play it safe.
Observe and then make a decision?
Yeah. Although asking what line you're in is probably a good idea.
Probably a really good idea.
Well, what are the circumstances? It depends.
You are the first person that has asked that question, and that is great.
Cool. Great.
Elaborate on that, Chris. Why did you ask that? No, it's
What
great.
am I in line for?
The interviewer is not going to tell you.
Okay.
But what they want to see is how you react to the question, and if you just throw yourself into a situation, or if you want to gather a lot of information first. Neither one is the right or wrong answer. So what do you normally do?
What would I normally do?
Do you normally like to sit back and observe before going into something, or do you like to just dive in head first?
Well, I think it depends on the ask. If it's something that I know what I need to do, immediately, I'll dive into it. But if there's room for opportunity to clarify a few things or to identify, what the objective is and what the challenges are, I'll definitely ask those questions first. So.
You are hired, Chris.
Great. When do I start?